This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/TYT for your free trial membership. So there was a fashion show. It was Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in Russia. And there was one designer who had an Orthodox Jew inspired collection. Okay, so we have some photos of this collection. Very Orthodox chic. Okay, you got the hats and the bow ties going on. So I saw this, and the first thing I thought was, I can see it as being artistic. I can see the artistic appeal to it, but really, are most people gonna want to wear this? Am I gonna wear that funky hat? Am I gonna wear the shawl? Probably not. And that's the thing about runway fashion. I feel like some of the best designers out there, they design beautiful garments, beautiful dresses, just beautiful clothing in general. But then you go to the runway shows, and this is why I've never really been into Fashion Week. You go to the runway shows, and they always do stuff like this, where you're like, that no one's gonna wear that, right? But you're doing it for the artistic appeal. You're doing it to stand out and be a little controversial. So,
yeah.
Go ahead, Cenk.
All right, here we go. Time to release the Kraken. Fashion is unbearable. Absurd. Okay, who would wear that hat? If you're not Orthodox Jewish and you wore that hat, you would look like the world's largest jackass. Oh. Okay? And you would. I mean, look. And then you got they got these gorgeous models in it. So you're looking at it and you're like, wow, I wish the people who wore that looked like that, because the rest of it is not Orthodox. You know what I'm saying? They're more covered up. The real Orthodox Jews. Here they got the sexy boots, and they got the skirts up to their, coochies. Barely. Right? And they're like Orthodox chic. But you might be able to see my, vajayjay. Okay? But I got the giant freaking hat, like a UFO landed on my head. I don't know how you guys respect it. It's hard to respect it. I mean, if that's art, it's preposterous art to begin with. Okay, but they've been doing this for a long time. I love the Jean-Paul Gaultier video from 1993, too, because this one didn't have my favorite hats. The other one has my favorite Orthodox Jewish hats. Can we show that real quick?
Yeah, they're coming out. So as you guys can see, the models are wearing those massive hats. And the thing is, this is what I always wonder, right, with top designers. So they do this for the runway, but let's say you're one of the spectators, right? Well, let's say you're watching the show and you happen to like the big hats. And you go to Jean-Paul Gaultier's store in Italy and you decide you want to purchase this hat. Is that hat for purchase? Is it available for purchase? Or did you just use it for the runway? Okay. And I don't know, I know that they're doing it because they want to get attention and there's, an artistic appeal to it. But really, why? Why is it appealing in any way, shape, or form? How did you even come up with it? How did you even think of it? Shouldn't the fashion show be about the clothes that you're selling? Because I guarantee you go to one of his stores, you're not going to find a massive hat.
Okay, last two things on this. One, if I'm at a party and some chick walks in with that giant fucking hat, okay? All right, number one, I'm definitely going to talk to her because there's no way it isn't going to be amusing, okay? Number two, there is less than 0% chance that I would date her, okay? Unless she was hot. Okay, so perhaps it's a little higher. But come on, I'm going to get along with a person that wears that fucking hat, okay? For fun because they think it's chic. Okay, unless it's a gag, it's like a Halloween outfit. Okay, then it's funny, right? Now, as to the actual Orthodox Jews, now we're going to get massively un-PC here. I just don't believe in fundamentalist religion, no matter what the religion is. Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Jewish as well, okay? But I'm amazed that they think that this is the way to heaven. I'm amazed by it. They live their whole lives with this thick coat, and I've told this before, on Miami Beach, it's 90 and the most humid thing you've ever seen. They got this giant Russian coat and this freaking hat that's this big, and they come in and they wear that, and they're so hot and they're sweating, and they got the beard already, they're sweating, and they go through that for decades because they think that they're going to get up to heaven, and God's going to be like, you and the jeans, get out of here, scat, right? And you in the skirt, no way. the guy in the funny hat, winner, winner, chicken dinner, coming to heaven. Like, that's how God's going to make his decision? I mean, come on, man. Please do something else with your life.
Get a load of Netflix. They deliver the movie to your house, no late charges, free shipping.
You can watch thousands of movies or TV shows straight on your PC or on your television through a gaming console.
Netflix.com/TYT. Free trial membership. You get Netflix all over you.